Okay, then it'll pop up here. Boom. So what experiences do you guys have with AI so far?
I just play a little bit here and there, but not use as a tool for work right now.
Do you guys own your own businesses at all, or entrepreneurs?
Wanted to be.
Want to be? I love that. I love that. What's great about this is that you don't have to have like no background skills into that type of stuff. You're able to allow these tools to empower you, make your business work smart, right, not hard. And different ways of doing things now with this new digital currency or digital frontier, right? So it's a lot more seamless. It's a lot more peer-to-peer and decentralized rather than going through the traditional route. So there's a lot more stream flows that are happening. So like I'm an entrepreneur myself, own a couple of businesses, no tech background or nothing, right? So you have to kind of step back and take the steering wheel. Just got to really set and insert your values, right? Your company values or your vision. So we're able to have those programs. If that makes sense, right? Yeah. So what are you thinking of getting into?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm just intrigued by it all.
Absolutely. What's really intrigued about it?
I just see so much talk on social media about people using it to write copy, do their social media posts.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're going to teach the. Your name again?
Shelley.
Shelley, awesome. Thank you. You guys coffee too, please?
Yeah, we're good. So adding the coffee and yeah, we're good.
You guys need any restrooms too? There's restrooms across the hall.
Okay.
Ten more minutes. How's everybody doing today? Hello, everybody. Welcome. We got 9 people. Great. Brown Eagle here. David, how you doing? Corey, hi. Bethany, it's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. We're just getting everybody in here right now and getting everybody settled in. There's some new people too coming in, and we're just it's kind of tricky where the location is, so we're just trying to get there right now. So please bear with us, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
I don't know.
Also, if you guys are looking forward, everything's already plugged in, taken care of already, but I guess it's fine. Also, please be mindful with the coffee laptop. Don't want no accidents or anything.
Yeah, speakerphone.
All right. Awesome. It's good to hear the kids are watching too. We also have a curriculum as well, specifically for 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds too, for the younger kindergarten and stuff like that for artificial intelligence and to be able to how to safely use AI as a child. So definitely that's coming out with our 8th module, and something you really want to consider. Definitely give it a check out. We'll be exploring that too as well sometime. Anybody else has a business here? Anyone? You got a business? Okay. What are you working on?
So I'm working in marketing. So
Okay.
it's, yeah, I'm from my marketing service. So I teach marketing. So
Okay, cool,
and
cool.
working out with small business.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just here locally or?
All over.
Oh, that's great.
I just,
Online?
yeah. You're ready for college. So
Okay.
I'm teaching business administration.
Nice, nice.
Yes, and I'm a copywriter as well. So
Okay, yeah.
so yeah, it's changed our world as well in marketing.
Yes, as like automation or like being automated increasingly, like it's so. What about you?
I have a website
Okay.
and from Shopify. So I work on the website just starting.
Okay.
So like cats and dogs toys products. I sell and nothing come up, but I work on it.
Oh, that's totally fine.
And
Yeah, yeah.
also I do writing meta titles, tags,
Okay.
description, and I'm working on library side like WordPress and SEO and off-page marketing, on-page marketing, and but just and student also.
Nice, nice. What about you into like your website and stuff development section?
No, it's everything, but I don't know how I sell it, how I sell the product and how I can make it.
Mm.
Yes.
Great start. You're in a great place. Absolutely. Hello, sir. Hi, ma'am. There's coffee also in the back. Please, beverages. Is everybody locals here? Or you guys are all newcomer? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty new to it in here. And do have some history here. Just been Bible camp and playing quite a lot. And yeah, it's grown a lot in this area. What's cool about these tools is like they're open source, so you're able to create solutions out of these, right? There's like the big agriculture presence here creates a beautiful solutions to AI to help agriculture. Right? You can teach the people that are farming or that have equipment, right? So it's really fun niche to be able to kind of give you that mental concept as well. What do you really look for, right? What are you really solving? Or how do you be able to provide a service or monetize the product, right? It's pretty fun once you understand the niche you figure out. That could be one of the challenges. That challenges very niche. Now we should be starting soon. Yeah, so we're going to be live streaming right away with the rest of the students. But yes, we'll be directing into the room as well. So it's not set. Page 44. Perfect. Perfect. Also, this is for everybody generally. We have a full 8 module, and this is actually able to provide career pathways. So if you're into marketing, or if you're into, really, I guess, in depth, because we teach about AI, DAOs, blockchains, cryptocurrencies, stuff like that, and be able to teach you not how to launch a token, but what a token is, what you can do with a token, right? See use case you're able to solve with these tokens, and be able to be empowered and operate in that space, right? So we give you really a lot of basic fundamental stuff at first, and then to advance the content, and then you're able to complete the course, be able to deploy through the web. So there's a certificate involved in all that. And, we're actually partnership with Solana Blockchain Security in Canada, and then we're able to also help those career pathways. It's a really good opportunity. So I think universities are doing this already now. And once this model starts being validated, we started getting put into the college. Very stuff. Hey, how you guys doing? There's coffee in the back there too. Check this out. All right. Great. Awesome. This is great. Better late than never. Please help yourself. Sit anywhere. The laptop. Maybe see you again. How do you go? Good to see you. Right. Thank you. There's coffee in the back, please.
I presume there's no requirement for.
Yeah, no, this is for everybody, but I definitely do the engagement.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely it's a need, right? So,
I read the book on the French degree and immigrants in Canada and indigenous
Yeah.
communities
I was actually, in fact, a little fun fact about Ukrainians. So that's why I didn't hear as well. So, thank you for coming. There's also coffee there, if you guys. We get started shortly. Once Doc starts coming in. What kind of business do you guys have? Do anybody, other business owners? Yes. What are you doing?
Wellness center.
Wellness? Nice. Okay. You?
Yeah, to the same place.
Okay. Beautiful entrepreneurial. What about you, sir?
Non-profit.
Nonprofit. Nice. Heavy nonprofit. And then you guys have a salon, eh? Yeah, cool. So what guys brings you here so far? Now, what do you guys like looking forward to solve?
So we discussed some ideas about
Just to explore. I see more marketing. Yeah.
tokens for some of the memberships and subscriptions. We talked about that.
Fine. And so, how long have you been in a nonprofit space?
Well, I'm a volunteer. And, for the Winkler Heritage Society.
Okay.
And the museum and the archive. We have just changed the location of the archive, and we're busy kicking off a fundraising thing for a new museum for us.
Museum.
And so I'm looking for ways to sort of generate awareness in our circle, I guess.
Yeah, more exposure. You want to get that, right? Yeah. Build up. How are you looking?
Good.
Great.
Went to the address. I used going on a poster.
Oh yeah, nice.
We're live right now, too. Where's the
Sorry.
Where's the? So should we do it there?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, because we have to.
Yeah, just move there. What we did yesterday. See. Your screen is shared.
Yeah, it's right here right now.
Screen is being shared.
Yeah.
Okay. Move it a little bit here. You remember yesterday?
Mhm.
We're doing it here. Just making sure everybody is able to locate the space.
for a second. We're gonna be starting right away. Just letting you guys know we'll be starting right away. We're live on. Yeah, building a plan as we're flying. Right?
When you share, they can see the screen.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The screen is shared right now.
It's shared right now to work like everybody else.
I don't think you shared it on the YouTube.
Come on here.
Just go to YouTube. Wherever you're premiering, just share the screen here.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Share your entire screen.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Just ask if people are able to see the screen.
Can everybody see? Everybody good?
People joining us remotely as well.
Everybody remotely can see the screen. Just give a thumbs up or okay. So can you hear me? Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Corey. All right. Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Oh, everybody, oh, I just wait till that.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Too much caffeine.
How many does it say we have on?
Almost. I'm taking- Let's start.
Yes. Well, thank you for coming, everyone. I really appreciate everyone showing up here, and this is a great initiative for AI and Brown Eagle. Right, I am the educator at Cerebral Technologies, also a member of Nations First Technologies. And yeah, today we're just going to go through some practical marketing and customer services, customer experiences and services, and keep it really practical to show you how AI can work for your business, right? Work smarter, not harder, right? It doesn't matter if you're small, medium business, background, or anything like that. You're able to use AI in these practical tools immediately, like use them right away. Right? So that's what we're going to be exploring today with practical strategies for marketing, customer services, and engagement. All right, so this is actually just an arm of our bigger movement here with our education initiative here. And we're empowering the next generation of Web3 leaders. Now, there is additional 2 more modules, but right now we're just really focused on these 2 to be able to be empowered with this knowledge and education. Like I said, they're going to be introducing the basic fundamentals of the modules, and then when we're ready to be able to go into the advanced content, we're able to provide career pathways in the Web3 space.
So it's module 1, prompt engineering. Module 2, introduction to DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. Just a consensus tool. That's all it is. We have to collect the consensus, right? DAO governance and DAO delegates. Introduction to DAOs as well. DAO marketing strategies and DAO management, right? And, this is the QR code too. If you guys are really interested in this, please sign up and yeah.
So this course, it's a Web3 course. Web3 is basically blockchain. But today's masterclass is about AI, how AI can help business leaders. And in this particular blockchain course, the first module is AI itself. So that's how both of these things connect with each other. Cerebral Technologies is a model-based education company, and we're trying to next generation education to the Filipino language. I can send you the link later on as well. That's one.
All right, so setting the scene here.
Just a quick question. See, how much does it for the whole course? Free, it's not free.
It's free for individual people, and we're also doing a discount for residents. So once you sign up, fill up your form, put your address. It's
Okay, and I'll get. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, if you do have questions, please ask away. Don't hesitate. So yeah, setting the scene. People that are in the chat, please share some insights, share some resources as well. You guys, any experimentals with ChatGPT or any other building apps, please share them in the chat. Share who you are, even a short introduction, what business you're in, and things that we can really help you with, right? So please make it engageful, right? This is more of a learning community rather than a project or a lecture or any of that stuff, right? For some that know me, I like building communities out of these type of things, right? So that's why I like learning communities and we can learn from each other, scale as we grow, right? And we're going to be really engaging as well, right? Prompting with us. We will bring you some live prompt engineers today, but I'd love you to have that experience as well, right? Like I said earlier, share some resources. You guys are really collaborative, right? Not supposed to be competing, it's supposed to be collaborative technology. What's beautiful about this type of stuff is that you're able to scale as a community, right? I love that. That's a great concept. All right. As we're going through here, you guys need to understand too some terminology in this space because you guys are going to grow in the space. You guys got to understand the terminology of what machine learning is, right? It's the method where computers learn from databases, okay? They make decisions or predictions by spotted patterns, right? Natural language processing, the way machines read, understand, and produce human language, okay? Large language models, LLMs, AI models such as ChatGPT, right, trained on massive amounts of data. They generate human-like text based on their training settings, prompts. Okay, generative AI, AI that creates new content such as writing, images, or music. Hallucinations, when an AI model produces information that sounds right, but it's incorrect. Right, it's actually incorrect. One of those things you got to be really mindful. It sounds like it's right, but it's not right, right? So it's to pre AI as well. Go through the resources, see if it's accurate or not, right? And then be able to put this perimeters around your prompt to be able to make it accurate as possible. Temperature. This is a big one too, you guys. Setting that adjust how random or predictive the AI model responses. There's different type of entrepreneurs you can creativity, fact checks, right? So the lower the I'll show that right away, but the temperature is basically higher the temperature, more accurate it's going to be, right? The lower the temperature, the more creative it's going to be. It's going to be for marketing, right? And that's where I wanted to get it, like temperature and AI, right? Low temperature, deterministic, looking for facts, like a textbook, like a history book, right? And as you push it higher, it's diverse, it's imaginative, okay? It's right in that creativity. Does that make sense? Any questions or anything? Is everybody good? Yeah.
Yeah. The question is like, concept that how can we control that? Should we ask, okay, what is a high temperature or
Right.
what to do?
Yes.
Is that the concept?
Pro AI tools that exist can actually make ChatGPT itself. Do you want to open up the ChatGPT settings that you have? So Brown will show you. But most likely on ChatGPT itself, you don't have to just setting. You have to put it to the.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to know, because again, for me to get like the composer acts over no table, like
I'm sure it's sensitive too.
Yeah.
So experiment with it. Like don't rely on it. Like communicate with it. Experiment with it. See if it's to your liking, right? And see if that's appropriate to your business.
So on this part, you guys have ChatGPT open on your laptops. So what you can do is you could go to chatgpt.com and sign in.
Yeah, and everything should be set up already too. So everything just be signed in as soon as you open the laptop.
Need a different laptop. I said okay a few times to that. It did some updates. It came back. I said okay.
Wait, there.
Sign in. Ram, can you sign in? Sign in.
Go back soon and say good.
And then you can sign in. So these laptops, they have like guest logins. Just you restart it. The data every session.
Okay, so
Sure. So say that this laptop, as soon as you restart the laptop, like the data goes away. You don't have to worry about it. So it is.
GPT. Oh, there you go. And then you should just have everything. Awesome. And right there, perfect.
Can you start her into ChatGPT?
Sure.
You have an account, like on the once so that's the
Yeah, I know, right? I gotta be that too, right? That's too many. Perfect, that should be good. I think something should come up as well. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Thank you. You're good? Good, okay, perfect. Hold on
But
here.
question, so this feature will not use the like we're not.
Correct, correct. Do you guys have ChatGPT? Any accounts? Anybody has any accounts at all? Yeah, it's free chat. It's all fine. Everything's going to be the full feature as well.
But we should start it.
Should work still, right? Let me see.
No, I mean I can use, right? But
You can still use it, yes.
the specific feature,
Yes. Yes. That's yes.
because
do
again,
that
I
for
can generate quite a lot of things even if it doesn't.
Correct. Yeah, because now it's your standard version.
Yes,
You didn't get a chance to. That's what I'm going to explain. Right. Yeah, I'll get that in a bit. But yes, very good observation. Very good observation. No, let's use my account.
Oh, you're
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. And
do
I'm
my
gonna,
more than
and you probably get my responses that I do, right? That's not that. Sorry there. Sorry, what?
Yeah, I just set up like the new one because on my pretty first of my
I guess I should have signed in. I guess I should have signed into my. Okay, perfect. Just go right here with boom. Just kind of bear with us. We're just getting everybody's ChatGPT ready as well for they be able to. Everybody else signed up. What do we start? You good?
I have email addresses, but I
That's fine.
don't know. Don't remember the passwords.
That's just it. Okay. Yeah.
There's people on the chat asking for support also.
Ask you what?
Asking for support because the mic is here. But when we feel that we just, hey guys, we're just helping people set up on the in-person laptops here in Model. So just a couple of minutes. Technology works when it wants to.
Will this setup work on smartphones as well, or just the?
I think if you have a account and you set it up on the PC, it will then work on your smartphone as well. Yes, this is basically you personalizing the GPT for your own account, right? So if you're using the same account, it would. I'll give you an example. So the way
Because like I need to set up like for laptop
Yeah.
to track once again.
correct,
Like the, on my phone, I have pre-trained
Yeah, yeah.
GPT. My versus
understand.
like I can.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think you logged into too many. Just log into a separate email.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Got the steering wheel right there. You good?
Yeah.
Did you get it? Good. All right, perfect.
Everybody's so the way you customize a chat GPT is by going to the bottom left, right? So where your name is or the account name is, then you click that. Click it, you then go to customize. Uh, Customize GPT would then open this particular prompt. Now, when you're looking at using AI, actually, were you able to open this tab, everyone? Customize GPT. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about if you guys can mess with the settings. No problem. That's what's great about AI. So if you guys have like you said, you're getting into entrepreneur. So this is a successful person, but he follows a lot, right? So he inspires me to know a lot of stuff within blockchain and technology. Like take everything from his like profile account or the research I've done on him, and ask him that. Right? And so we would take that use case and put it into anybody that you look at or anybody that's so that's what I do. I just research, put their profile, put their accolades, their presentation, stuff like that. And these guys live on information. And then be able to, who do you want AI to respond to, right? I'm Brown Eagle, clearly. Right? What do I do? I'm in blockchain, I'm in advocate for the technology, right? And then what personality do you have, right? It's a lot of options. Oh, sorry, guys.
When you use AI as intern, any smart intern that you've hired, and at this point of time, you need to make sure you tell the AI who you are, right? What you expect out of the AI itself, right? So if you're a business owner, you need to explain what sort of business do you do, what's your particular profession, right? And then what personality you want the AI to have, right? So the AI could be like clinical, adaptive, critical, and sarcastic. This is where I believe you set up the temperature settings. So as you move through this, you are then asking ChatGPT to basically perform or behave as a certain person, right? And then you have this paragraph where you explain what traits should ChatGPT have, right? So let's say you run a bookshop, right? And you run a bookstore. You want ChatGPT to be able to give you information about your books that are coming, right? So what you want ChatGPT to be should be that you're an expert on books, and you are know about a lot about literature, etc. Make sure give me information about stuff like new books that are coming out, so on and so forth. So when you're actually talking to ChatGPT, it will have all of this context. Context is another terminology that I use. Context means what does the AI know about the prompt that you're giving us. Right? This all of this goes into context, and then you can also set up the AI to be plus plus, which is chat, straight shoot, encouraging. This is also how you handle the temperature settings, right? So if you're making it Gen Z, it's higher on the temperature setting, right? Because for creative, not very straight, it's going to be more inaccurate. But if you want it to be low temperature, then you would say that this is straight shoot. So that's how you configure AI to be who you want it to be in a particular business application.
Think of these AI bots like the world's smartest interns, right? They have every PhD in the world, every level of world, right? They have all every knowledge across the globe, but they don't know anything about you. They don't know anything about your business. They don't know how you operate your business, right? So put in these type of attributes and characteristics of information. The more data, the more context and background you provide the AI, a lot more aligned to your business. It's gonna be a lot more aligned to what you're requesting.
The question, for example, for my type of business, right? Again, I do provide like marketing services, right? So, again, and I work with different companies in different types of the businesses, right? So for me, it's really hard to put,
Yes.
here because I will request them for different types of businesses. So, better, like a better way to do it will be just put in the prompts, right, blah 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 for this company in that area, working in that market, focusing on blah 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 blah, instead of, because again I can change each time, right, for each company. So, way to prepare AI for specific tasks, right?
Yes.
Or coffee. Or there's another one with
So I'll explain how you would do it for your use case, right? So in this particular place, I would say you are a really smart marketing agent, right? You know everything about SEO, writing campaigns and managing campaigns. You would not give it a business description, right? And you're like,
the specific of the business that I work with.
yeah, you could just put like marketing strategist, SEO, all of that here. But then in the prompt, you would give information about the business, right? You can use this and that together.
So I put in the just like for what clients,
Correct.
like the market and so on. So
You're just providing the skill sets, right?
yeah.
Like the skill sets
Okay.
will go out there. Right?
Imagine you have an intern.
Like basically I'm giving like my skill set, my approach and my perception of the world business to my
Intern.
Intern.
Yes. So this would allow you to make a general intern to a marketing intern for your business, right? Correct.
Correct.
No problem. Any other questions? Were you able to open the screen and customize the GPT for yourself?
Anybody doing any customization so far?
the question sorry, I'm a nerd.
No.
It's just in terms of what shouldn't we do here?
You should not put any personal information about yourself.
I'm Evgenia.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is my address, my company.
This is public information.
Yeah. This is a great question for by the way.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't put personal information. It's to be scale your business. This is access to the public as well.
Do you want to get into the props now?
Yes. All right. So let's spice things up a little bit. All right.
So
Go
the
ahead.
temperature is there's no temperature here, but it means that as close as
Yeah, you can write here that I want the temperature to be low or high. Specific.
okay.
Right? So, experiment
right temperature. Where you find it, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
correct,
Not- Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
And then this is like, this makes you resilient. You got to be able to work on these things, right?
It's right.
Correct, right? And then you got to put the barriers and the perimeters inside. So you craft this AI to be able to do exactly what you'd like it to be, right? Okay, so let's spice some things up here. We're gonna do some, I guess. We're gonna do somebody with somebody that's local, a business owner. So shout out to Heathens, Healthians, a wellness company out here locally, and in the Pembina Valley. So we're gonna get into it here, and we're gonna go to a prompt, right? Is it
So just go into the content ideas.
up here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we did a prompt here, right? It's content marketing expert, right? Develop a comprehensive list of content ideas tailored for small businesses. Okay, so it's a structured set of content ideas for Heathy Spa in Pembina Valley, designed to highlight its unique offerings: private sauna, steam room, Himalayan salt, infrared therapy. It's awesome. Boost awareness and drive both booking and loyalty. And look at the contents that we're able to get, you guys. Very rich. Sorry.
Yeah. Just add into like what Brown is. This particular prompt is written for a business which is within the city, and what we're trying to do is, if you were a business owner, right, how would you use AI to develop a content strategy for yourself? So that's how a prompt is written, right? So it says develop a comprehensive list of content ideas. What you want to do is you want to build content ideas so that you can post all of this stuff on Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth, right? And you need to make sure you give the information to ChatGPT about your business. It's super important. What does your business do? So Healthians, for example, is the only spa in Pembina Valley with private sauna and steam rooms. It's Himalayan salt, infrared, right? This information needs to be given. Otherwise, the AI does not know what your business does, right? You can't just say we are a spa, right? It would then misconstrue it to be a place where massage is provided, so on and so forth, which is not the case in this particular. You guys will have massage in some time, right? But it's not there right now. It's not the service they want to market at this point in time, right? So then you want to tell the AI what you want the AI to do. Your suggestions should align with the brand's objectives and voice while also aiming to drive engagement. What is the goal? The goal is to make sure people reach on the social media platforms and so on and so forth, right? You want to increase brand awareness, ultimately boost sales because that's where the needs to come from. Consider a mix of content formats such as blog posts because a lot of people, if you think about it, they're using the way they get to know about spas is through reading blogs about infrared saunas and all of that, right? So you can use ChatGPT to write those blogs as well, infographics, videos, social media posts, and then you need to hyper the prompt at the end, right? Number. Ensure each idea is actionable, relevant to the target audience, offers valuable insights. Additionally, provide a brief description or update for each content idea, explaining its potential impact and the channels it would be best suited for. Because you want the AI to generate those content ideas for you, but you also want it to tell you where I should post, right? Should it be posted on Facebook? Should it be a blog? Should it be posted on Instagram? So on and so forth. So let's see.
Can I generate the content calendar?
Yes, it can generate. It can generate the content calendar for the URL, but I would not suggest it to do that because you would want to update it. Like I think a monthly calendar is still fine. So it came out with structured content ideas for the health and spa, designed to highlight its unique offerings. Right. And remember, I gave the offerings which are private sauna, steam rooms, Himalayan salt, infrared therapy, boost awareness and drive both bookings and loyalty. Right, because that's the yes, please.
So in the prompt,
Yes.
it says that the suggestions should align with the brand's objective and voice. Where is it pulling that from? Is it just looking this business up online to get that, or did you look at something that we're not seeing?
That's really important. Ideally, this should have been given, right? Because you need to give.
Is it possible to know that?
Absolutely. This is a good question and good suggestion. So at this point of time, if I were to give it the right prompt, I could edit this. But what I could also do is I could say web search. So if you see in these more, you could go on web search and switch it on. And then in the prompt, if you don't want to give information about things, you could say look it up on the web, and it would actually search it up for you, right? So we could try doing it at at the moment as well. Uh, so I'm just editing the prompt. Look it up online. Let's see what it generates, right? Yeah. So see, it's now searching the web. It's pulling out information, and it's giving us new information now. So
Will it not look in the web if we don't say this?
yes, it would not.
So where does it get this information from?
So
No,
AI,
where does it get this information from if it's not looking at the web?
it's so AI is usually they have a breakoff point on training, right? So most using AI that's trained on data up to 6 months prior, right? So right now it's August. This GPT-5 is trained up to Jan Feb data, right? So it knows everything, mostly everything on the web before February, right? But this stuff is they basically put all their socials very recently. So that's why it would not have this information. That's why you need to switch on the web search so that it uses this whole information where it knows how to generate different ideas, but you want to give it like today's information as well, right?
So,
So
for example, you guys see Meta right now, right? This data center, Facebook. You guys are typing in there all the time. I did this, I did that, and then it's going to collect that information. If you guys ask for a specific thing, it's going to grab that information and give it to a specific person. That's why.
But it will be older than 6 months, right?
Correct.
correct.
So it's advisable to always ask, when you to put the prompt, is it advisable to always put the web search?
Yes.
It's always advisable.
Yes.
100%. That's why your suggestion is such a good suggestion.
Oh,
Yeah.
And if you see, AI has now taken out information from Pembina Valley region. So it's taken out from our local newspaper, and this is May 22, 2025, which is way past the cutoff point of this. Because it now knows the information of this particular spa from the press release that were there. Let's also see the other data sources that were there. So there's one of five that there's we went to Instagram and took out Healthian's 5 compelling reasons to try an Himalayan salt, right? So it also took out existing information from their Instagram. It also went to Facebook, found their Facebook ID, and took that as an information source. Um, then it also went to YouTube and found their YouTube channel, which I did not. And then also found another Instagram post where they're giving 10% off on Steam and Sona to take it. Right. Yeah. So let's now that you know how it's gathering the data, let's go see what it's generated, right? So if you see, it's generated a content blog post for why Himalayan salt in your Sona feels magic, right? So what it's asking you to do is maybe you should do a few blogs like this. Let's go with some of those blogs. Day in the life of wellness reset at Health Means. It's asked you to do basically a video reel for Instagram or TikTok. Right? So it's given you ideas, a calming walk through of the spa, steam moisturizing. Right? What we could also do is we could take this, and I've not tried it, but maybe I could ask Sora to develop something. Um, yeah, so maybe we do this. Sora is also this is a paid feature of ChatGPT, and I could just see. It's gonna take some time to do it, so
so
we
what
could.
did you bring for Sora?
Sorry. I will explain. Give me a minute. I just want to make sure. So let's just go back there while it does it. I'll explain what I just did. So the first one is clear, right? It uses an idea for a blog post. The second one is a short video reel. So it's basically asked us what it wants us to do is a calming walkthrough through the spa, steam mist rising, salt, wall and ambient glow, and subtle breezing where the guests come into the spa. So what it's recommending health is to build a reel like this. And then to do this, we have a tool called Sora on ChatGPT. It's only available for paid users. So Sora is something which allows you to create videos, right? So you can give it a prompt and it would create the video as you want it to be. Usually, it's recommended only to do videos between 3 to 5 seconds, right? So let's see what kind of video it came up with. Still at 50%. If you see, these are like other people who've put on some video contents. Our videos. This is the prompt that somebody else put. A luxury poolside setting, short and soft cinematic realism, a plush cheese launch set. So this is entirely generated by AI. Now so this is what it generated. This is the that we gave. So you could use this in the marketing material. Right?
Or we can download our like picture
Yes.
and we'll generate.
It would generate and well. What I wanted it to do, and we did it before we reset the chat. I had also put logo, and then within the logo, it generated one of the marketing materials. So how I would take on the logo is go to Healthy and Wellness World, then go on Instagram, and just copy the image, right? Paste the image into. I'm gonna stop the search because I don't need search for this next prompt. What I wanted to do is I wanted to generate one of the marketing materials using the logo. Because I want choose whatever you think, choose the best marketing material out of this. Right? So sometimes you don't know what you want to do. Ask me to choose whatever makes sense. Right? Be very honest. That's what I would suggest. The blog for you, right? You could just copy paste, ask it to generate the blog. The blog would be generated for you.
Someone said that once you generate a prompt from ChatGPT, or maybe you tell ChatGPT to make a blog for you,
Yes.
that once you post it, people that are smart will know that it was generated from ChatGPT.
Correct.
So, how do they know what are things to look out to make it look like my post, even if it was generated from ChatGPT?
Um,
Go through and read it, do something.
yeah, that's yeah. That's good. What you could also do is you must have written material that you've written yourself, right?
You must know.
You must have like old pre-AI written material, right?
Mhm.
You must have written something. You can ask ChatGPT to create the blog. Let's say you wanted to create the influence on, and then use my writing style. This is one of my own posts. Right? Give it 100 word essay that you must have written before, or it doesn't need to be related to the infrared sauna, and it will take your writing style and match it. But what she said is also right. Whatever AI is generated, it could have false confidence. It could be hallucinating. Maybe there's something. inactive. So it's really important for you to check whatever AI is doing, right? So please go ahead.
So what are the things, let's say generate something, what are the things I can really look at that, okay, if I write an essay, I look at it, what are the things you will see that will because there is from ChatGPT?
If it's a lot of repetition, usually the way AI is made is that it's going to concoct words between each other, right? So something which can be said in 2 lines is now said in 8 lines. That's 100% AI generated because that's what AI does. It just explains more than it needs.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of redundancies or
Yeah.
words that people don't really like sound like right through as well, and you would catch on to those. As you grow and learn to it, you're gonna catch on to it.
Correct. But if you read a lot of, if you generate a lot of AI stuff, you read a lot of it, you get this feeling yourself, right? That's the only way to actually like be an AI. Take it that AI cop, yes. So this is the image that was generated. You did not hire a marketing intern, marketing person.
But me as a marketer, I would say it is correct.
Yes, 100%. It's your intern. It is not a replacement,
Yeah.
right? You have to
That's
use.
why I still exist.
Yes, exactly. Like I'm a computer developer, not replaced me yet.
But it's more than how to, right?
Yeah, it's literally helping. 100%. So if you see, we gave it the logo is very nicely created. Usually, any designer would do it. The logo would overlay on the image itself, which is not happening. You see, you still see the background while the logo is there. It's also generated all this information for you, right? Use the logo and it's created the post for you. So all you need to do now is go on your business Instagram, copy and paste this, and put the picture, and voila, you have one image, one content. That you ask it to generate the blog as well. Sorry.
None of I noticed stuff look at things that's in AI is that long M dash. It's
Yes.
Yeah. You can tweak that, right? Like
yeah,
you
take
take that out
it
of
should
it.
be a comma instead usually.
Yeah, that's a lot of the time the training data that's going into AI has a lot of like fractions because that's how web pages are separated from each other, right? So when it's ingesting information for its own training, the dashes are just embedded in it and it starts fitting. Right? Imagine AI as a baby, you just trained some of garbage. Which is gonna come at the end. So, do you want to do prompts now? Sure.
The,
The 10 ones.
okay.
So we have two options in terms of what next. We can look at building a website for your business or like building something for your business, or we could do more interactive marketing prompts. You guys,
Website, please.
Check together?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. I would love to do that. Website though, like what should we build? What should we build? Like anything from boutique. Okay,
This lady wants something.
let's do that. Let's help her. Should we help her? Yes, as a group. What is your website right now? Say it again. See this. Okay, we're giving you some promo here, okay? All right, we got a website. We're gonna try something experimental. Key drop. Let's see. Okay, so what would you like out of this? Like, you have a home, you have a collection, catalog, about us, contact. Are you looking for, I just want to kind of learn more what you do here first. Shop by, okay, to shop, best sellers. So is this people that are able to go onto your platform and then use it as a selling tool, or is it your products?
I just is
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's kind of run it back a little bit. I've created some website myself. Okay. All right. So I've actually built a website and an app. Okay? And actually, I go to truck
ops, right? So look at this. I've actually built this just from an idea, just kind of took everything together. And this is actually an app. It's actually more advanced than a website. But what this is an operations dashboard for truck drivers if they've been into collisions, and it goes automatically to a database. Truckers get alerted immediately. People are able to share other like potential dangerous attributes that are coming out of the trucking business, right? So it's actually an app for dashboard, reported incidents, communications, fleet, and I'm able to change the color schemes. I'm able to tweak anything else, more features in this, right? Anything from recent incidents, right? Driver status, what they're going to get in here and sign up with like KYC for their know your customer ID, fleet status. Like this is really pretty cool stuff. Like I didn't put too much a prompt in here. I just said develop me a website or develop me an app with for truckers. They have collision. There's a collision report and get live notification immediately, right? Yes.
This is base 44. Also explain.
So Base 44 is an app builder, you guys. Sorry. Base 44 is building applications for your business. So if you've already built a website, you're looking for an app, you can build that app, no problem. Imagine what you need to, like resources, time, research you guys need to be able to do, and the money you guys are able to do, right? All you guys are doing is just putting in a natural language of what you want, and it just builds it out right for you instantaneously. And you're able to reconstruct your prompt to be able to get the app that you like for, right? So right here, I would like to create an app on my company, Truck Link. And actually gave me the title, everything for myself, right? Truck Link is a lightweight operations platform for people who keep freight moving. We combine simple, fast collision reporting with live driver communication so managers can get facts quickly. Drivers can get the right information at the right time. I never even thought of that, right? Like the AI just kind of brought that together. So that's what's beautiful about it. It's able to alter your decisions, able to scale your company, and things you never even thought of around territory, right? Designed for small and mid-sized fleets, independent owners, operators, Truck Link reduces paperwork, shortens response times, and creates a clear record of each incident for insurance and compliance. I can actually even take this prompt, give it to ChatGPT, please provide me more in depth around this app. So it could be from like API points, as in I would like to actually have more accurate around North America rather than just your local area. Or if you're able to have a bigger communications with other, industries, I guess that involves maybe shipping, supply chains, right? And so then you're able to run this demo, right? You're able to publish it, you can share it, and you can be able to create like a bot with this. Like we'll get that in the next one, but you're able to create also AI bots at customer service, right? So say if somebody comes in here, I don't know what I'm looking at, or I don't know where the directory is, just ask the app to be able to point you in that direction. It'll actually give you immediately, right? One of the other cool things that I've actually built here too is, let me go back here.
Do you have any questions on this?
Go ahead.
Talking about web, you said this is not actually web.
This would be an app, but you can build a website with this.
Also
Yeah, it's a
base
web app.
44, right?
Correct.
This is a web
The
app.
free
So
platform?
you can put it like an app on your phone, like a normal.
Yeah, so what you could, what a web app means is the difference between website and web app is a website is just static. So it isn't like you can't log in, you can't do anything. A web app is where you could log in, have your own personal account, right? Let's say Healthians, for example, has a website today, right, where you can just go see information about the services.
Mm-hmm.
But they could have a web app tomorrow where you could have sign up, payment, buy a session and all of that, right? So that's the difference. A mobile app is what you can install on. So there are three: website, web app, mobile app.
So watch, like I'll take this, I'll extract.
Yeah.
Now,
Sorry,
what
go
about the e-commerce? It's different. E-commerce is quite different from the web app, right?
So e-commerce basically means internet commerce. If somebody is buying something on your website or your web app, it is technically e-commerce. If they're buying it on your mobile app, that's also e-commerce.
So I can have a website, an e-commerce website, and also a web app.
Yes, correct.
So I'm creating I should have spell check, don't forgive me on that. So it's creating the website for me. So I created my app already. I kind of stepped a step there, overstepped a step there, skipped a step, sorry. I created the app already, but I've already created that app, so I'm able to take that prompt of the app and say, hey, can you create me a website around my app? So then it's able to do that too as well, right? So I do that purposely, just how I work, but other people have different steps. But I like to create the app first, right? Like boom, I don't know how to code, you guys. I don't know how to do any of this, right? It just does it for me, okay? Now, I know my business. I know how I would like to run my business. It just does it for me. I'm able to reconstruct how this looks like, right? Tweak that code. All right, it's good to go.
So that will be the best way, right, to create first the web app and then ask ChatGPT. Is it the paid version of
Yes.
ChatGPT that will do this for you?
Correct.
So you ask you to do the web app first,
Yes.
then you need to do a website for the
It's based on how you want to do it. Right?
Yes.
But the way Brown does it, he does a web app first and the website. I would do the website before.
Yeah.
It's just-
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, I'm a very structured person. So I need to know what my business offers.
This is why you work.
Yes.
So you're so perfect.
Yes, exactly. So I need to know what my business offers. What I build in it. He on the other hand, see what it can offer, and then let's build a website.
Playing as we're flying, right?
Yeah.
Is it
I
still?
think it's still done.
Yes. Anything.
You can go from sailing to
I did a teaching one. I have the demo ready.
Can you show us?
Yes, sure. As we're waiting here, and the more meticulous, like the more like complex your business is, it's going to be a lot more in depth with the code, right? If it's API, right? I'm actually grabbing information from other data centers, and it's able to endpoint receive that, right? So it needs to create that very technical stuff. I don't know anything about that, but ChatGPT is, right? And I have a role play with someone that's technical to be able to understand that.
So, if you want to do the teaching website, right? We'll go back to the trucking one system. There's this. Sorry, we're going to use a lot of platforms. So we learned about ChatGPT today. Then Brown's favorite website building platform is called Base44.
That's the chat.
From
That's the free.
Yes.
Using the free.
Yeah, they're all free, but obviously to get more advanced. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and then the third one that I like to use is Replit. REPLIT.
Any other questions?
Yes.
A little about the deployment as well.
Yes, I will go. I have actually deployed it right now. In front, I will do it like here now. Are we ready? This is really this concept. Okay. So what I've done is this you could do on ChatGPT as well, right? What I want to do is Replit is a software engineer, so you give information to Replit as you would give information to a software engineer. You can't talk to it like a normal person. Right? So what I did was I went to an AI and I said, like ChatGPT, build a prompt for Replit, and then I said, bracket, you know the tool, right? So it would cross-question me if it does not know what Replit is, right? We are providing an AI plus blockchain course, which is the course that we're talking about, here at www.cerblo.ca/product, right? So you go and understand what the business does, right? I want to build an app like Google Classroom, but for our company, where students can watch classes, watch lessons, take tests, and overall just do on the app itself, right? There should also be a module for teachers to add material and manage the course. Ask any questions if you have before. This is really important. You need to ask the AI to ask you questions. Otherwise, it will assume stuff about your business which you don't want it to. This is available on YouTube, so you'll have the whole recording. Don't worry about it, but you feel free to take pictures. Yeah? So let's see what the prompt came out. So this is how you would talk to a software engineer, which is Replit, right? So it's generated a prompt where it's created a classification or modules, build a full stack application named Cerebral Classroom for an AI blockchain course. The app should function as a learning management system. So it's using technical terms that a normal business owner would not know, but a software engineer needs to know. This is what we call a software specification document, right? So it's created all of this for you. You didn't have to write it. Just to recap, we are using one AI to create the prompt for, for another specialized software engineer build an app for us, right? So that's how we're using two tools together to build our software how we want it to be. It's supposed to put additional requirements, and then it's asked us questions. So this is really important. Questions for clarification. Will this app handle payment processing, or is the payment done in another system? Good question, right? It needs clarification on how payments are going to be handled. So we need to answer it. We could say that yes, payments need to be done. How do you recommend I do it? Because I'm a software engineer, I would just say integrate Stripe, and I would give Stripe payment. Stripe your payment, how you manage payments on the cards and all of that, right? And the second thing is video hosting. Will the videos be hosted on a third-party service like YouTube with links, or will it be directly put on the service, right? So good question. Where will the classroom go? We need to clarify that as well. Assessment complexity. Are we building a simple multiple? So because we asked it to create tests as well, right? It's a module where students can be tested. It's asking us, are we building a simple multiple choice question, or will the tests like involve more writing, assessing, and all of that, right? Because it needs to know how the learning system will do. So I've not answered those questions because I was like, that's too much for an app which will not even be released. So I just copied all of this and I went to rep, right? Uh, I can get ERP from that, but it's important to see this before. Installation that you guys might get confused. So we can do installation at the end, but it's really important for you to like see what I've done. So what I did on the left side is that I pasted the prompt. So this entire thing that I've pasted is copied from the that specs that were generated, right? Any questions up till now? Really important to follow up till here. So
So one more time,
yes.
you copied just the text, or there was a document that you copied the
No, I just copied the text. It creates .txt file on its own.
Okay, where did you put it?
I put it just here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll explain it to you at the end. But what I did was I copied it and put it here. And then it's asking me, I can see you want to build a cerebral grasp, a comprehensive learning management system. Let's analyze the requirements. Then, as a software engineer, it created like a more advanced software spec document, right? Then it asked me to approve it, and then I did approve it, right? Then it went through like, building the app, doing all of that. This is all that is generated. You don't need to concern yourself with it. After it's done, this is just it writing code, so on and so forth, and uh, and then it came up with this particular app, right? So what Replit allows you to do is it allows you to manage login and authentication as well, which is the most important thing. When you're building a website and a web app, the difference is website is not user authentication. User authentication means that let's say you're logging into my website, right? And you're logging into my website. It's two different users, right? So that users need to be managed. It's already done that for us because we are the software specialization document. Ask that. So let's click on sign in. This is all.
We could go far away, but the app
Yes.
that we already have, right? There's sign in option and so on, so
No.
on, and then we'll create a website.
His web app does not have sign in.
Doesn't have signups yet, right? So it's just an app that's a prototype mode.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
build it, and then I'll use that to put it into.
Yeah, because you explained it, the difference, right?
Correct.
That's that web app will have the login information. and so on.
But website, you can't actually run the business of the website, right? Because this classroom, if it does not have login, how am I supposed to sell courses, right? I need to gate the login. Right? So this,
So it's basically in your prompt, right?
Correct. So it's allowing me to log in. This is all my app, right? Which is now built by Replit. So I've logged in, and then yeah. So this is now a student who's logged in, and all of this information is like already there. You can continue learning. You can browse courses. You can also do discussions. So there's also a forum that was built up. Uh, as there's also a teacher module somewhere where like you can add courses, and then those courses would come up on this particular student portal, and then on the teacher module, what I've not built is at this point in time all students has access to all the courses. What we need to do is we need to figure out how to separate it, right? That's what I would say in the next prompt, right? And I've seen what you built. These are XYZ problems. Fix it. And then once you're comfortable with the app that is developed, what you do is
It's not a website.
it's a web app. Yes, correct.
So if I do like the color pattern, I say like, okay,
Yes, you can say that.
retain it in pink,
Correct. Yeah.
whatever.
You can give it like RGB colors, and it will do the color palette, right?
Or like work around my color code of
Yes.
my website.
Correct. You can ask ChatGPT to take your website and create a brand guideline document, which you can then use here.
Like brand book.
Yes, exactly. The brand. Once you're ready to deploy this app, what you do is you just click on deploy, which I've already done, and it would then just ask how do you want to deploy the app, what kind of server do you want, and it's already given us a domain where we can actually access the app, use the app, right? So this will allow you to build an app for your business, deploy it, publish it, have people use it, have different users manage however you want to. That's basically it. Build a Google Plus, which took 15-20 million for Google to build as a service in a class. That's the
Like that.
Correct.
Big.
So if you see, it's deployed. I've successfully fixed all the issues. The application is now running a complete authentication system, student dashboard, teacher dashboard, admin panel, discussion forum, students can interact with each other, responsive design that goes on the device. The website is so let me see if it was published.
What is that?
It is for the website that's been deployed. It's getting deployed right now. So see, the website that
What
we
I
just
see on
deployed
the-
is now
Yes,
available on the phone.
smartphone
You can
or-
sign. I just clicked on deploy, and then it deploys actually. Yes.
Wait, you just click on deploy,
Yes.
you sign your domain,
No, I did not. It used this domain, Cerebro -classroom-
is that one free?
So this is a paid Replit account, but it's like a $20 account per month. Yes, this would give you this assigned domain. But what you could also do is, if you want it to be your domain,
Buy the domain.
yeah,
If I have an existing domain,
yeah, you just go on domains and you do buy domain or
I know existing domain.
manually connect the domain from another registrar. If you want to deploy it to your domain, you click on this, and then what's your domain? Say it.
Let's see.
But do you have it already?
I have it already.
Okay. Can you spell it for me?
MITOBI.
MITOBI dot C. Let's see. So what you need to do is you need to go into your domain provider and you need to put your host name settings, right? So you need to copy the settings and put it into your domain provider. It will get linked together and then you can deploy the app on your own.
Or
No problem.
for
Sorry.
deploying, right? We attach like the domain right before deploy.
Correct. What you could also do is, if you haven't bought a domain, it's much easier. You just go cancel and buy a domain here. you can buy a new domain. Like, see, these options and it will auto link it together. So you don't even need to like go to your domain provider to just do this. That's it. Your app is now deployed. Please go ahead. No, I like questions.
Yeah, it's a nerd, you know. Not just here. Recap of these. How did you make it?
Sure.
Kind of review.
Yeah, I can. I'll do that in 2 minutes after I'm done with it. Please.
Now, this is a Replit.
Yes.
So can this be done in ChatGPT or it's advisable to use Replit for website?
So
And web?
ChatGPT you could use if you're writing code, but ChatGPT does not have the ability to publish a website for you, right? So it does not have the ability to connect and then publish websites and do all of that stuff. And it's a general purpose AI. It's not a software engineer. Replit is an AI which is designed for software engineering use case. Right? So it's advisable to use Replit, but that's not like not advertising Replit. It's just a tool. There are others like.
So we can and then we can make a website, but we can just unsubscribe.
Yes.
Does ChatGPT do website at all? Can you use ChatGPT to do websites?
You could use it to do website, but then how would you deploy the website? Like the problem is
It was trying to adapt with all the
click on review.
Okay, so let's remember this is the truck one from the app that I just magically built. So it's gonna go through a truck link, lightweight platforms, landing, browser, demo, install. Time. This is the website, right?
So there's no way to deploy this. You need to copy the code,
Yeah.
put the code somewhere else, buy a server, do that yourself. That was all handled by Replit.
So, but if you took the code and put it into a WordPress website.
No, you could
You can do it. No, you can install website.
You could do it, but WordPress takes WordPress is dot, right?
Add all of that to custom CSS.
Yeah.
So
Yes. I advise you not to do that.
So we discussed a little about the, and
look at that collision report. This is so cool.
AI models, what they can be used for.
Sure. I'll do that right after. Yeah.
Like this looks legit, right?
Yeah, really good.
And like I never thought like I don't know anything about trucking or the business, and it just
So how
did
can we
everything.
post this? It's going to be difficult for me to get this on the website.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I can do this in Replit.
So this is you just copy, boom, and then put it in replica, right? Copy, paste, that's it, and then do it.
Okay.
Right? That's it. You're done. Business owner.
I do not recommend going.
Don't do that.
That's
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. So what round? The reason is in we're asking the AI to build the business for us. This is not right. The AI does not know how to build a business, right? So in your website, the AI gave $25, $75, $9 packages. That's not what it is supposed to be, right? You need to write your own pricing. AI is not going to do business, right? You still have to do
In
it.
our mind,
You definitely would need to do the research around your niche, right? Your market, right? Like for example, sorry, I want to show something else. Like from an indigenous lens, for my the way I would do things too as well. Base, where are you? Don't mess with me. Work. Okay, let's just go back here. Okay, back to my workspace. And so, from an indigenous lens, from an entrepreneur, I created a app, right? It's called Powwow Hub. Okay, so there's a lot of dancers, a lot of singers, and I want to be able to give them recognition. I want to be able to give them a platform. So I'm able to create an app around it that it actually scores by popularity. They can sign up through this app. They can see the rank, where they're dancing, GPS, where are these ceremonies being held? food vendors. There's a lot of food vendors at these places, and they can be able to go see that, right? They can have sharing location and business indigenous. They can sign up to be able to be on this app as a directory, right? So there's a lot of cool things that you're able to do it by creating a community as well. No, this is just like a web app ready to. I could public launch it. Oh, absolutely! It's a great idea, right? So yeah, and it's pretty cool. Like it's has everything, but you're able to tweak it. Like I wouldn't have the pricing, and then that's my price right there, right? Like I can understand like what are powwows, right? What are ceremonies? How does money work for them? What is money to them, right? Or like what's bringing the money in? Food vendors, right? Other indigenous vendors, right? Or businesses. So you can really add and tweak a lot of different things from your website, from colors to businesses to product and services, right?
Can it implement like gamification or something, or like
Yes.
Like one feature which I did not see. So just saw it now. So there's this thing called visual edit. So if you want to edit something on the app, you could just click on it, and
oh,
yeah, you could say, I
well,
I don't like this. I can change it to
Just right here. And yeah, there will always be a prompt with software. Here. You have to look.
yeah. So let's see if it actually did what I wanted it to do. Yeah, so it changed the logo, which is what I wanted it to do. Anyways, if there are no questions, I want to go back to recapping how the deployment and Replit was done. If there are no questions,
Okay, good.
so let's go 10,000 feet again. I wanted to develop a classroom, a software, which is like a web application, where students could access our course and able to upload. Teachers can upload videos, students can do quizzes, so on. Right? That was what I wanted. Right? Now I'm a software engineer, but let's say somebody who's wanting to do it is not. They can't write a specification document on how this thing is supposed to be written. Right? So there are two AIs that are involved. The first is a general purpose AI like ChatGPT or Google Gemini. You ask ChatGPT, this is the business, this is what I want to do. Simple language. Generate a software specification document which will go into Replit. Right? So that was my first thing that I did. Right? Went to Google Gemini. Yeah.
Which one do?
It's a advanced technical question. I will try to answer. So Gemini has a context window of 1 million, while ChatGPT has a context window of 200. Context window is how much an AI remembers about the stuff that you put in. Let's say you've given it like 10 GB worth of files, a lot of text. If the context window of AI is small, it's not going to be able to remember a lot of it, right? So Gemini context window is quite large, while ChatGPT is a bit small. However, the difference is I like the way the GPT reacts to the information, right? So if I have something which is really long analysis, I'm going to cover as much like different models, like in after I'm done with this. So which model should be used for which purpose? I'm going to cover it like in 5 minutes after I'm done with this. Just in short, this is how I would think of it. I like ChatGPT. But if I have something which has a lot of data, I would put it. Okay, so this you could do with
you
ChatGPT.
mean a lot of information will in terms of coding or
Like even if you've asked it to like summarize a research paper, right? It's a lot of information, it will forget it if it has a small context window,
okay, so
right?
ChatGPT will forget it, but
Because it has a larger context window. But then you also need to think about it. You have to think about all AI models as interns or kids that you have around. One must have a really good memory, but the other one is really handy that thinks a lot better, right? So you have to choose which one makes sense for you, which I will go through different models as well, right? Let's come back. So I wanted to build a classroom software where people can come do all of that. I went to a general purpose AI like ChatGPT or Gemini, and I said, build a prompt for Replit, right? So you need to confirm it knows Replit. So I asked, you know Replit, right? And then I said, we are providing an AI plus blockchain course here at my website where the course information is there. So if you go to this website, it will actually show you like this is our website because I need to provide it information about the course and the offering that I'm doing. I want to build an app like Google Classroom, but for our company, students can watch lessons, take tests, and overall do the course. Right? I want to build an app. There should be features where they can add material and manage the course. Please ask any questions before you write the software specification design. This is what I've asked ChatGPT or Gemini. Right? I wanted to build the software spec document. It built the software spec document for me. So this is the document, right? It has all the information about student module, teacher module, all of that. If you have any questions, right, I would suggest everybody read this at their own time, right? Whenever you're building an app, this is the most important document, right? The software spec document is what Replit is going to use. Build the software that you're asking it to. Right? If you mess up here, then your entire software stack is wrong. Right? This is you talking to the software engineer. So I copied all of this, and then I went.
First,
Yes, it's a software spec document. I put all of this. I put the prompt. I copied it.
sorry, I just want to.
No, 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 all good.
No,
You can ask me questions in the middle.
Brain
No, no.
too. Sorry.
Okay, so this has the prompt that took from ChatGPT, the information that it gave us, and I just wrote do this, right? I like keeping my short and sweet. Then it's just asking me, it's saying that I can see you want to build Sarablow Classroom, a comprehensive learning management software for AI and blockchain. This is an ambitious project with both students. Let me analyze the requirements and create a plan that focuses on delivering a working minimum viable product while maintaining the core education experience. So then what Replit did was it generated a plan for me, right? So let me see if I can pull up the plan. So the plan basically has modules, real-time collaboration and chat, advanced assessment types, video hosting, payment processing, right? So this stuff is something that within the plan it put for later because we did not answer those questions. Remember? Gemini had actually asked me questions. How do you want to handle payments? How do you want to handle hosting? I did not care about those questions. If I did, we would have hosting in the app as
Replicate work like
later because I did not answer the question.
it's pretty
It's
smart,
actually-
so it's helping you to plan for that.
Absolutely.
Don't forget about it either, right? Probably something.
That's pretty cool.
And then it just so this is just Replit talking to itself. It's not talking to me. It's generating all of this, right? Um, it's generated a lot of files, and then if I go at the end, it's it created the website for me, which I did preview or preview using the website. And then what you do at the end is you click on this button called deploy, and that's where you deployed the website. You could buy a domain and deploy the app there, right? That's how it's done. And Applet manages user authentication, people signing up, all of that. That's managed for you on its own, which is one of the like you have a website's front end on how it looks like, back end is where it manages all the data. Replit just handles all of that for you, right? You don't have to worry about it. And then it also does DevOps, which is actually deploying the app for you. So, any questions, guys?
$20.
Yeah.
That's it, no other charge.
Just imagine the differences, right? The time, the money, the research versus
Yeah.
downloading an app for $20 a month. Do the math, right? It makes sense, right?
Like how many websites?
No,
be
correct. It knows all the languages, it knows every attribute a person knows, right? Businesses, and give you everything that's
So, for example, question specifically, right, for you as an expert, as an indigenous language consultant, if I want to create like my personal blog, it's called,
Sure,
I
yes.
can ask, okay, those are my pictures,
Correct.
logo, create the ideas for my personal blog,
Yeah.
right, or whatever it is, right, in the Kata language, which is translated to English, right?
Correct. Yeah. So like,
So it will.
yeah, absolutely. It'll translate everything. If you're trying to put like Dakota language to English, is that what you're saying? Or it will do
Specifically
it
to
all in Dakota language.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
Everything.
was the so the website translates the parts into English. And what is just sorry, just to continue, what's from your perspective and your expertise, what will be easier to do or the right way to do it? Because again, like it's just languages they're different, right? They're more
It's a lot more
describing.
sensitive. It's a lot more
Yeah,
sensitive. Yeah,
yeah, and more describing, right?
for sure.
So would it be easier, right, for the website creator to write it in English and then to also translate one of the languages, or it should be an indigenous language and then translated to English? What is like there is specific because again I was working with
Yeah,
languages, which is
absolutely. It's a bit tricky subject,
Yeah.
right? Or mechanism because it's sovereignty. Like, what do you want? That's really biased to that language, which that's what you want, right? You want that thing, right? So you want to mix that up with Danish or Japanese data centers, and it's going to have a mixed fruit of different information. That's where hallucinations and temperature comes involved, and it's going to create just made up information, but it makes sense for some reason, right? So inequality is really huge within indigenous communities because they want to protect the land, they want to protect the culture.
that's what I'm asking because again, one word in English, right, will be 5 words, right?
Correct.
In,
Yeah. Absolutely. Good observation. Yes.
So what is DevOps? One person is DevOps. Deploy website. What about database? Like it also give some database and there was information stored.
Yeah, so DevOps basically means everything to do with not writing code. After you've written the code, you want to deploy it, you want to manage the server and all of that. That all is optimization. That's what DevOps.
Popularize.
Yes. DevOps. DEVOPS. Right?
You had a question, sir?
Yeah, so
Sorry.
this is really nice. So what about JavaScript, Python, security?
Sorry, could you say that
So
again?
we don't need to buy
You don't need to.
JavaScript, Python for security.
Big difference. Like right, what you just said right there, you have to learn the time to time coding skills, right? You need to learn that skill. You have to learn Python, JavaScript, C++. Time. It is language. Depends how you write it in your body script. You're able to do it, right?
The question about database, right? Just coming back to it. So what Replit did was it managed the front end and the back end. And within the back end, it was updated with data, which was managed by Replit. So I just went into all databases within the app. This is the production database. So production is what is live, development is what is test, right? So before you like make something like that, you try to create multiple accounts, see how they interact with each other, see how people are able to upload courses and how you would do the course. Like at the end of the day, if you're building an app, you want, like your son to test it with you, right? So you would do all the testing on the development database, right? Let's click the production database, which is the main one, and it's created like all of these information for you. So there's a course material table, discussion forum, enrollment, and all of that. So all the app and how it's being managed is managed by Replit on its own hand, right? Any other questions before? Yes, please go ahead.
So what and need, you know, and it has to for me.
It's already doing the handshake. So it's a handshake and it's deployed. So when you're doing the DevOps, you're essentially ensuring that the handshake is being done.
Can you talk on this DevOps? For instance,
It's just if you have a code, how do you put it to the server? So other
Replit is
yes, Replit is doing DevOps. You don't need to know about it.
Eddie, right?
Yes.
so what we can do.
I just want to know their website. I was like, shoot, yeah.
This is a market for some people.
No, I would say use AI, upscale yourself. It's not a bad market. Good software engineers are getting better. They're able to write more code. Yeah.
It's just
Like I'm a software engineer. Hopefully, I'm not a good job. I'm able to write.
It's the human brain.
Yes. But what my time goes now, the- how the app would function, what is the architecture, how to secure it, right? This AI has not taken
Right? When
strategic.
tactical things are
Correct.
done, yeah,
Correct.
information is done, right?
So now I can do like 5 to 10 software engineers job in one, which now also means that there's more GDP being created, which will in turn fuel the need for more software engineering. Right?
This is out of time. I do have my first
Correct.
when I was writing. And that's all about-
Yes.
I write this code at the same time.
We're more productive now.
Absolutely.
So.
Yes, please.
Like the website we have now is on WordPress.
Yes.
So if I want to change it, I was already probably have some issues with the website and it's with some issues. So if I want to change it, can I tell Reply to check my website for me?
No. Because it doesn't have access to your WordPress. Right?
Okay.
What you need to do is you could just ask, like, create a website on Replit and then connect your domain, and then the new Replit website will be your website. It is-
Can we use like the older as the
Yes.
take this, change that, and provide the website?
Yeah. What you could do is you could take the WordPress backup, throw it into AI, tell it to create a better version of this, and Replit will do it.
Yeah.
It's easy. Okay, now as Mahan requested, different AI models. I want to go like I want to go with their like um, some information so that like it's easier. This list is a bit outdated, but like, I'll make it updated while I'm saying it. So there's GPT-5, so it's written 4, but whoever is using the paid plan, you guys would be using GPT-5. Uh, this is a general purpose AI. What it basically means is you ask this AI anything about everything and anything, you get an answer, right? It's not specialized for one particular task. It's a general purpose AI. It's it is professional grade. It's accurate. It knows multiple Romanian or like I would say Latin-based languages. So just your language. This GPT and would be used for like anything to go with languages which are Romanic or Germanic, which have the same which have the same linguistic grouping as English. Right? So all Indo-European languages would fall.
But it's pretty good with the business languages as well. So
Yeah.
I was checking, so it explains quite a lot. So it's pretty different.
But I'm sure it does not do.
That's the question I can't check because it dives deeply into units and so on. So business languages are pretty.
Yeah. So Chinese is deep. Right? If you think about like languages, right? You have English, then you have Chinese, and then you have a bunch of other languages. Like I'm not a linguistic expert, but when you're seeing how AI is understanding a particular language, you think of how you understand. For me, learning Portuguese was much easier than learning Chinese because words are the same, right? I remember I was in Portugal. You say boa tarde, which is Boatarde. It is meaningless to a person in English who understands English, but it's actually spelled in the words of the English language, right? So for AI to mix and match, this is much easier. Boa tarde basically means I think good afternoon. Uh, am I right? So, that's how AI would master like Indo Germanic languages. But DeepSeek, on the other hand, Chinese is like one word, one letter in the alphabet. sentence. I don't know how to explain it. That's why they built DeepSeek, where Chinese people and Chinese research papers and all of that could be understood as well as English. If I were to translate, and again, this might not be fully accurate. If I were to translate something from English to Japanese, we would use DeepSeek because I think the Chinese letter and the Japanese letter is very similar. I am not sure. This could be completely inaccurate, but this is how my linkages are forming in my brain. There's another model which is used in India. We built our own AI system. And the AI system is trained on all the regional languages which are also with the alphabet. India, I think, has like more than 3,000 languages, but there are 20 the popular ones, and they all come from distinct alphabets. So that AI is trained on English, right? But also on those two distinct alphabets. So any sort of translation that needs to happen between those languages can happen easily through that AI. That's how I would think. You have to look at the alphabet, then choose the AI if you're using AI. Then you have DeepSeek, as I said, you can use it for Chinese, very good for basically when the AI would question itself, right? It's important for an AI to do it because that's not bias. The way the developers have written AI models is that it's super confident on what it's saying, right? Reasoning model is basically has two different threads of process. You have one thread which is confident, and another thread which prompts itself saying that this is wrong, check it, right? So reasoning model is really important if you're doing stuff which involves a lot of like fact checking. So DeepSeek was one of the first reasoning model that we had mentioned. The reason the Chinese developed DeepSeek is because the Americans, and it's quite funny, the Americans restricted chip access. So chips could not be given to China. The newer chips which were needed to build more powerful models. So the Chinese took the novel way of using the same amount of processors to more power. Because they were just blockaded by the entire world of getting the processors. So they developed the reasoning model which just checks it, right? So the Americans and the Western world thought that we need to put more processors to the same AI to be able to come up with the solution. Very well. But what the Chinese did based on the fact that the resources they developed the reason. That's how I think DeepSeek was developed in 6 to 7 months. That's how it took to make that AI versus like a billion plus for like all the other like American AI combined. So Llama is an open source framework which is developed by Facebook. So that's an AI as well. Computer engineers could use Llama to easily build their own models. Claude is the best model that could be used for model, right? Claude is by Anthropic. No, no, that's fine. Thank you so much. So Claude is the model that is used for coding. So coding basically, Replit probably uses Claude on the backend to be able to come up. So Claude's newest model is 4.1 Opus. That's what we use. Yeah, so that's different model. If you want to use something for writing, use GPT. If you want to use for any generation, use Gemini VO3 or GPT. That's it from our side today. But
You don't have replies here. Why don't you have replies here? It's different.
Replit uses AI. So Replit is like a framework. It's going to use different AI models on the back end, right? So Replit is not AI on its own. Because Replit does deployment and all that for you. So imagine you used AI and then you connected it with like stuff to actually be a software. So ChatGPT can generate code for you, but it can't deploy it. Replit allows you to do all.
So what are the kind of, if you are the only one or two or three more replies that we can check out?
Base 40 is Replit.
Okay.
So Brown used base 44, I use Replit.
Okay.
For different reasons. Yeah, that's all. If there are any questions, I'm gonna keep the live stream.
Yeah, so like whatever will be like again safety and so on so on. I asked a question, so So we will connect, for example, like payment options and so on. I'm just worried about that, right? Is it safe or not to use replies? What are the limitations there we should be aware of, right? Because
Yeah, so the way I think about this problem is Replit and the others, they are a billion-dollar corporation. We're going to be building a business which is like hundreds of millions. Let's say. They're not going to put just exposing. They're not going to put their own like company and reputation on the line for all of this. Using Stripe, right? You're actually giving your banking information to them, right? You're already doing this without the AI. The part where you give the payment information and all should not be controlled by. That's the most important, right? So when you're writing Replit, you have to mention that this is my Stripe payment ID and all of that integrated. But Replit does not have access to your Stripe account. You have access to the Stripe.
so after deployment, then we will do that.
Correct. And I could run this. So what we can say is
Yes, yeah.
I want to integrate Stripe payment option. So by the course module is available for 200 CAD, right? Do you need my Stripe details? Yeah. I don't know how it works, so I'm gonna ask it. I think Brown to get the pizza.
Ooh.
Integrating with Stripe. Installed Stripe, so it's already installed Stripe for us.
And Stripe will be
I
like
didn't know it could do
the
it.
easiest, right, or the most popular way
Correct.
for payment. Because we use different ones, but what I see like
Stripe is like it's an accepted payment provider for Canadian businesses. Yeah.
oh okay. Because
So-
yeah, once we build it again in Europe, right?
Europe, I think we used Revolut. I'm not sure. Yeah. So see, it's integrated Stripe. It's asking me to put my Stripe secret key and the public key. So you set up the Stripe account, you get all of that. You just put it, and now it's integrated. Like I asked it to create a $200 like payment option. Right? I put my Stripe details, sign up on Stripe, get those details, put it there. Your store is ready to go. You can usually sell merchandise more. Merchandise here is educational stuff. So, thank you so much.
So in that case, no frontiers, it can be worldwide. Working here, or living in Canada, and
Yes.
I can sell any place.
Absolutely right.
So this kind of thing can also be used to define so
This is e-commerce.
yeah, so this is e-commerce, right?
Could build anything.
So now another question. So when I finished the website and I deploy to my site
Yes.
and I don't pay directly monthly, just like my site. Is it only linked to Replit or
No,
You-
no. I think once it's created, right? So if it was created during the period, so it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
No, but you need to keep paying for the deployment because it's already you have to pay for the hosting, right?
no, if I have my hosting separately?
Then you-
So I'm done.
Yeah.
I have my hosting company. I have
Correct.
my, so I just like
Because the code is owned by you, right?
yes, it's it.
But I would like you're always going to make changes to your store. So you will need like I don't think you can stop the subscription and then make changes again. Right? Because you like you're coding in natural language, so you need it. Again make changes, right?
So it's possible to just use my hosting company.
Correct.
I'm talking about my own hosting.
Absolutely. So we're coming into this era where everything is going to be integrated, right? Like their business model is this. I think they make more money on hosting than anything. Again, not accurate. This will go on public. Just don't know. Okay. So somebody asked me a question. Just do you know specific prompting techniques that are best for code gen? I know them, but not part of this particular class today. How to do for code generation? Next master. This is somebody who wants to actually write code. So for that, we would not use Replit. We would use something called Cursor because you can then write code and edit code. That's what I use.
That's what the engineer is doing.
Yeah, we use like it's called IDEs, integrated development environments. So AI IDEs would basically support us in like writing code and then we can read code and all. So let me just come back in a second to see.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's so true. Because yeah, I also teach like digital marketing and social media marketing, but again, it's so much changing.
So much.
And again, I use a lot of ChatGPT.
Another class. You ChatGPT class.
Yeah. But I started a few versions here. I have plus.
Okay, there you go.
Sorry, the pizza will be here in 5 minutes. But I would say that you could.
So when will be our next master class? Or yeah,
No. So I'll answer that question. Next master.
this is the one, right?
Yes, this is.
These are two papers we got.
Yes.
Both are. Okay, the same. Okay.
So what we could do now, as we have a few minutes.
Can I just question? I know it sounds stupid, but
No, please go
we're
ahead.
in Canada and if this is how it's going. So if I self-identify myself as
Yes. No.
but we're in Canada,
No, it's.
I have a second name. My family, all my family has second names. I'm just kidding.
The
Sure,
terms
you
and
will need the
street studies.
list.
Okay, but
Just-
yes, it's free.
But for residents of modern, we're gonna try to make it.
I already
But what we could do now is you can try to use Replit and install it and ask me any questions if you have.
we like these days social media role in promoting and marketing.
Yes.
Maybe today or maybe next class can like give some idea about that.
Yeah, went into social media today.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you want like so? I'll explain the course and the structure, right? So the next masterclass want to do two in September, right?
During the day where you
What do you guys want?
It's kind of free. Oh,
Free. I like it. My only thing is like if nobody is like even like $10 or $15, then the attendance is not. That's, like, I don't know how to manage it. It's not about the money. I'm not thinking about it. I want to make sure the residents of Modern and Sabina Valley, they're like
Brown
digitally.
Eagle, right?
Sorry.
Brown Eagle is like, let's
Yes.
put that in the window, see what's gonna go.
No, we would just say, let's just ask AI to do it. So they get us sign up and do everything on it. But I want to leave the floor open even for the online guys. What would you like us to discuss in the next masterclass? Right. So, would you want it to be more advanced code stuff? Do you want it to be marketing?
Should be your step. If you have this masterclass and
I can do
say,
it.
you have us guys who come to learn, and we had today a bunch of information, and we should next. I'm playing AI with you.
Oh, that's good. I like it. Next. Uh, See, it all depends. I'm also playing. Now, it all depends on what your specific needs are, right? So, if you're looking at who's like, and you don't have needs for building a web application, right? Lots of businesses would fall in this category, right? Let's say spa. Got it. So let's say that you have a business which is like the spa, right? The spa does not need a web application where people have memberships, right? It's not needed. You have like 7,000 people living in the city, another 8,000-9,000 are Bangalore. You don't need like a membership management system for the website. What they need is marketing. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So if, for example, one of my requests, right, is those days, so build the website for the profit that raises for money to buy the equipment and ship it to create to the hockey team.
Yes.
So in this case, it will be better, right, to have like the information because people will donate when they.
You to know where they're doing, right?
Yes.
I would like to create like website. You can track where the donation went. You can like specific information was used and so on and so forth. Shit. 298 251. Again, technology. There's so many people asking questions. Like next time I need like a person answering.
Assistant, just read the questions.
Yeah, it's difficult, but it's okay. Um, yeah. So your question was marketing. Yeah. So what I was saying about the business.
Fundraising more,
Yeah.
right?
I would basically build an app where people see where their money is going, what happened with the money, the impact that the money achieved, right?
How
Uh,
much we like this
yeah.
month.
And also what you did. Like you would want to give transparent figures, bills, right? All of that to people who are actually funding. So they keep funding. And the impact, how many lives are changed, what actually happened. So you
What
need a
teams were supported, right?
correct.
The
Absolutely. Maybe like some special testimonials, like videos from the states and all of that. Uh, But for most of the businesses which are operating locally and they don't have like global international reach, I don't think anybody needs that, right? Like you guys don't need. I know. It's like time. Yeah, we don't need like web apps. So in that case, the next masterclass could be based on marketing, right? Because that's what like the next need is. Maybe it could be based on. So I did answer to that. Right. Sorry, please go ahead. Could you be a little bit louder? I'm so sorry.
Okay. I said, I support the marketing.
Yes.
But I would advise that we go for video making.
Video making.
Videos, yes, that can be used to advertise.
We actually made a video. Did you see?
Yeah.
Yes. But
It was just done super quickly, so that's why
I think marketing has
yeah. So if you see the prompt that was generated, let me see.
here so that it's fun. You just give a bunch of information and same everything.
So I actually take our video my video that I made and put it in AI
Yes.
and tell AI, create something from this video that I can use for.
So I'll just go over the stuff again. So
But that's only for the plus, ChatGPT plus, not the free.
no, yeah, correct. So just to answer your question, we asked it to create like this. So we gave the logo of the business. So we asked it to create a content strategy. Then we chose something. Then we gave it the logo, and it created like this for us. What I could do is I could like copy this image, and I could ask Sora to. I hope it works. Make a nice video. 3 second.
So one payment, commerce, and the GPT.
Yes, correct.
You have more features. This really gets you.
It's worth it.
But create your own AI. Right? It's possible. It's
Really?
yeah. Create your own AI. Have your little.
So I've asked it to create like a 3 second video. I don't know how it would do, but if you see like other people who've created videos, you can just have a look at it. Like this is so real, right? Like, this is all generated on AI. You can also see like how people are creating these videos. Um, yeah, like let's see what people have prompted. So somebody did a storyboard. So
Can you make my face there and
yeah, we could do it.
relax?
Yes. So I think it will take some time. No. Let's see how much I did. By the way, it also created these videos for us. Where we created for like a spa, which the other gentlemen operate, and it just created like some marketing material for us. We could go more into that tomorrow. So, uh, two master classes in September. What do you recommend?
No.
Sorry. So marketing.
And I think we should start do a website from start to finish,
Okay.
a proper e-commerce website.
Proper e-commerce website.
Yes.
Brown.
Yeah.
Right. From
Yeah.
start to finish.
Sorry.
And if you're going to have two, why not to do one on the website, right?
So two master classes.
Yeah.
About
Two master classes?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're in.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would you guys like next time for the
No,
master class?
we've discussed
We
that.
went to start. We made the decision.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. One, how to do making Instagram, making Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll actually create the Cerebro marketing calendar,
Sure.
and implement it, and then in the masterclass we'll show you how it did, right? So do a marketing calendar, run it, and see. And the second one is she wants a website that we create and we deploy, like
E-commerce website.
Oh, yeah.
e-commerce. What do you want to say?
I see product.
Which product?
Surveillance product.
Surveillance product. Okay.
CCTV camera.
Just so everybody's aware too, we have these prompts saved. So if you guys want these prompts to actually template,
And also
I can
attach a
send it to you.
blog, generate a blog post to
Email
our
me.
e-commerce website.
Email me, yeah.
Where can
Yeah, where because I find out that a lot of people through your blog they can actually get to your website. So blog is very good. When you have good, interesting stories from your blog,
Got it.
and I want a proper website
With blogs and all.
with blogs and everything.
Yes, we'll do that.
Are there any kind of
Guys, we're going to stop the YouTube session. Please sign up on cereblo.ca/product. That's SARADLOH.ca/product. And we'll give you some information on the next masterclass and also the course. Thank you so much.
Talk about building the community.
Yes.
So what is it all about?
So in terms of like building the community, what we're looking at is having like a place on like a chat room where everybody can discuss, see their problems and all of that, and then work together to solve them, and also request for master classes, because we always cannot have like physical sessions and learning places, right? So we want to make sure that the virtual and the